I'm your host, Confrontation, joining me for AME 3, Chapter 3, All Eyes on Us. All Eyes on Us. Us. The day after the first challenge. You head into the confessional to find both Jen and Omar waiting for you. Jen, what are you doing there? I didn't know, or think, showrunners had to do confessionals. I don't have to, but I wanted to be in on this one. With the game of love preparing in the fall, Jen and I wanted to really give the special everything we've got. Oh, you mean that new show Piper is producing? I know she's AME's old showrunner, but do you really think she's a threat? Knowledge is power, and she knows the whole playbook. Knows as she wrote it. And needless to say, everything's getting a complete overhaul, including your character arc. We've put together some options you're gonna love, but I'll explain more after your confessional. Why can't you just tell me now? The suspense is killing me. Because we got a confessional to do, and if you don't mind, we should get started. You take your place in front of the camera, and Omar flips to the correct page on his clipboard. Jen looks on quietly from the sidelines. Yesterday was your first day back. We dove headfirst into the competition. This time, you're fighting for the wedding of your dreams. No wedding is complete without the wedding party. How are you feeling about Team John McKenzie after the challenge? Are you kidding? I got exactly who I wanted. Our wedding party is stacked with the best friends a guy could have. I couldn't imagine getting married without them. That's one way to look at it, but for better or for worse, your relationship with your castmates aren't everything this time around. With no jury to keep you safe, you're gonna really have to wow the judges and America. What's your plan? I'm going to trick Chadley into voting for me, charm Lanceline with my sex appeal, show Penny our love is real. I'm gonna show her our love is real. When she sees how much Mackenzie and I adore each other, all of America will adore us too. I'd expect nothing less, but then of course, there's Mackenzie to consider. Some of the viewers still can't believe you're marrying the tough girl from your first season. What do you say to everyone who's shocked you managed to win Mackenzie over? Why are you shocked, seriously? How about that? There's my answer to you. I have a question instead. Why are you shocked? Let me know at Logan23.com. I mean, what? It wasn't all that hard. Okay, let's be real, it is. I mean, I don't know, she's always been a softie. She's super careful about her public perception, but behind the scenes, she's as sweet as a pie. I guess Mackenzie's to blame for your sunny disposition. What can I say? The right person will bring out the best in you. Nice job, John. If you keep that up, we won't have any problems selling you as the most interesting groom in America. I'm guessing that's my new title. Oh, sure is. Omar, can you and Ren load up the set car for today's date while I catch John up on the plan? Consider it done. Omar retrieves the memory card from the camera and exits the room, humming a tune to himself as he goes. Why is he so happy? The happiest I've seen him in 2 seasons. Got everything running like a well-oiled machine around here. So far, so good. Carson feels respected, Omar's got the responsibility he always wanted, and the cast seems happy. But I'd be lying if I said balancing show work with competing has been easy. Do you remember Gallagher? The head AME executive? How could I forget? Well, he's been watching me like a hawk in the new show format, and I've got more on my plate than ever. How am I supposed to run the show and compete in it? My focus is totally split, and I have no clue what to prioritize. I had no idea how hard this was for you. For what it's worth, I could give you a little advice. You should focus on showrunning, competing, yourself. I'm getting flashbacks of the stressed out Jen from last season, and that wasn't great for anyone. I know you're just looking out for me, but that's not a luxury I can afford right now. Especially considering how well the Game of Love's polling. The early ratings are on track to blow AME out of the water. Piper was bad before, but she'll be insufferable if she gets back on top. There's gotta be something we can do. Actually, the production team and I have been talking, and we think you may be our solution. Me? How can I know? How do weddings and reality shows have in common? Or what do they have? They're both really crap, full of convoluted shit, and... yeah, that's about it. Random hookups, shady comments, an open bar... drama. Think about it, weddings are exciting enough, but if we add in a groom with his own agenda, putting on airs for the audience, the fans will be glued to the TV. What does this have to do with me? You want me to cause drama throughout the wedding? My wedding? For the ratings? Jen, have you lost your mind? You asked me to do a lot of crazy things over the last year. Have I ever steered you wrong? Well, no, but you're only doing this for self-interest if you really think about it. I know it's a lot to wrap your mind around, but you won't be ruining anything. You'll have complete control over the narrative. Okay, I'm listening. What's the plan? You'll choose between two personas, the hopeless romantic and the Groomzilla. Attention and drama are the Groomzilla's bread and butter. He's bossy, self-centered, won't let anyone dull his shine. I wouldn't even know how to be a goddamn Groomzilla if I tried. But a hopeless romantic will be in touch with his sappy side. He's in love, and he wants the whole world to know it. Haven't I been doing that this whole goddamn time? Seriously, what the... So, I have a free pass to boss people around and get snuggly with Mackenzie. I could really have fun with it. We want you to. The wilder you get, the more you'll be on camera, and the higher your wedding score. Not to mention, the more attention I grab, the less Ivy and Vince will get. Vince does get twitchy when he doesn't get filmed in a while. In that case, consider this mission accepted. Just don't forget to play things up for the camera. AME's success is in your hands now. No pressure or anything. I wouldn't ask if I didn't think you could handle it. Thanks, but you've never really asked. This is my wedding we're talking about, and you never even asked how I feel about turning it into a circus. Pulling strings is something I expect from the execs, not from you. I'm sorry. I should have been more considerate, but I've been so focused on not letting Piper get the best of me. You mean protecting your self-interest? Because that's literally human nature, let's be honest. At the end of the day, Jen, most people are like that. Jen's face sinks and you can see pain behind her eyes. Without a second thought, you wrap your arms around her, squeezing her close. Don't sweat it. Piper and her game of love are going down. When do we start? Oh, this'll start on today's date, which you should probably go get ready for. It's gonna be an exciting day. Later. You, Mackenzie, Vince, and Ivy are taken to a fabulous wedding-themed convention. Whoa. The cameras capture your expressions as you gaze at the dress vendors, baked goods, happy couples gathered around you. Until finally, Carson straightens his tie and addresses the lens with a smile. Welcome to WedCon, the biggest wedding expo in the country. Here, our happy couples will get to meet the world's best wedding vendors as they plan their special day. I don't know about you guys, but I've never been more... I guess inspired, we'll go with it. I know what you mean. A few hours in here and I can plan a million weddings. Yeah, we're focused on quality over quantity. Weddings require finesse. I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. 5 minutes here has kicked my imagination into overdrive. Well, that's just the enthusiasm I like to hear, and it looks like Ivy's got the bug too. You look over to see Ivy standing at the base of a 10-foot wedding dress display, eyes wide. Look at this dress, and those cakes. Ah, pinch me. I think I'm in heaven. Ah, wow, Ivy. I think she's being genuine. Okay, let's stop for a minute. I think she's actually being genuine. I think Ivy does want to get married. However, she's also being cheated on by a piece of crap. But I think Like it's a competition, but she wants to win, but she also wants to get married. I'm gonna try... Goddamn, I hate these redemption arts. No, stop it. Okay, let's just do it. Nice to see you smile for once. I smile? But this one's not as at my expense. Ivy looked shocked for just a split second before breaking out into a grin. Maybe you're right. There's just something about this place that makes me feel like a kid in a candy store. Oh! She catches sight of a wedding dress section and wanders off while Vince heads in the opposite direction. Cut, what's going on here? Looks like we got a couple on the move. I see that, thanks. Since Carson's due on the stage now, would be a good time to get the shots of each couple planning. Why don't I take a camera and follow John and Mackenzie while you and the rest of the crew wrangle Ivy and Vince? Doesn't look like we have much of a choice now. Rand taps a member of the crew and follows you and your fiancé as you get lost in all the wedding booze. Some of these themes are insane. What's the matter? Not interested in the Crown and the Flame themed wedding? I love a good fandom as much as anyone else, but no. Glance around at the surrounding booths, noting the various themed weddings. Oh, check this out. We have beer can / redneck, pirates, country. I don't even have to click on these to see. Oh look, sports. Deep sea, wedding. No, I'm tired of westerns. Or deep sea. You plop the hat on your head and crook your index finger. Arr! He'll be your pirate groom. Arr! There's a joke about a pirate's booty here, but it's too easy. Why yes, shiver me timbers. I'll be looting your booty real soon, you see. Before you can respond, a wedding planner's billowing, colorful skirts makes a beeline over to you, excitement in her eyes. Your walk, your style, your grace. I've never seen someone so in tune with the world around them. Honey, if you need someone to brown nose, Vince is that way. Thank you. You've got to let me plan your boho ceremony worthy of Mother Nature herself. Close your eyes and let me show you my vision. You and Mackenzie exchange smiles, and I wouldn't call it a smile, and then close your eyes. Distracted. Imagine the ripple of waves around you. Breathe in the earthy smell of woodland paradise. And let the fresh mountain air soothe your skin. The earth's most majestic influences are at your fingertips. Kind of symbolic. All we need is nature and each other. What better way to start a marriage? Okay, now that I visualized what I try and do every day to calm myself, next. You open your eyes and your senses return to you to the convention center. I gotta say, a boho wedding would be kinda cool. You, a boho groom, preposterous. You glance around for the source of the second voice and notice one of the vendors motioning you over to his booth. You're clearly a fair-tuned groom in the making, and now I can see your special day now. Well, let me guess, you want us to close our eyes and imagine it? But of course! Again, you and Mackenzie close your eyes and are teleported by the vendor's words. You know, I got a better idea. Everybody brace yourself. I'm about to break the wedding world. VR. Yes. Put on this thing. No need to imagine, because most people can't anymore. Look at what you would be seeing. Imagine a scene fit for most exquisite of tastes. An air of elegance unmatched by commoners. Dude, I'm a commoner myself. Shut up. And a grandeur like few I've ever seen. For a day, you are royalty. We're only getting married once. Maybe we should live a little. Go big or home is practically the tagline for the special. Yes, but you also want to be relatable to your audience. Those are two compelling offers, John. Why don't you choose your theme now? Talk about a rock and a hard place. Mackenzie, what do you think? Boho and Fairy Tale are both great options. As long as you're meeting me at the altar, I'm happy with whatever you pick. God, I hate when people do that. Where would you like to eat? I don't know. Boost your wedding score and dazzle America with an exclusive custom wedding theme. Yeah, Pikachu, me too. Don't choose a wedding theme. Oh, so we got, what do you think, Pikachu? We got boho themed and we got fairy tale themed. I think I'm gonna go with boho because I like nature more than I like royalty bullshit. Who am I to make a discord on the harmony of life? I feel calmer already. Wonderful. Leave everything to me. That's one wedding test down. What's next? Now that that's been settled, we really need to get you to the stage. The panel starts in a few minutes. What panel? Without answering your question, Rain hustles you through the growing crowd to the main stage where Omar, Ivy, and Vince are waiting. Reporters from several entertainment news companies litter the audience. We at least see two of you on a daily basis in this goddamn book. And your mind races back to the nightmare you had on the plane. This is not the dream come true I was hoping for. Up on the stage, Carson begins to address the growing crowd. Streaming live from WetCon, I'm your MC, Carson Stewartworth, and host of the ever-popular AME. Today I'm joined by our two engaged couples, and in honor of their big days, I've got a special surprise. Ugh. These four are all about sharing the love, so today they'll be answering core relationship questions from the audience. Whoa. This is our moment. All of those confessionals are about to pay off. Real questions from real audience. We've got this in the bag. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Camera presence is a learned skill. I thrive in front of any camera, but as a face of a world-renowned business, I'd expect nothing less. Hey, psst, Vince! Hey! No one asked for your goddamn opinion, so shut your goddamn mouth, okay? That's right, my Vincey's self-help dating lectures have gone viral on the internet. I got your self-help? That's like Dr. Disrespect doing it. Any tips for those of us who aren't glorified traveling salesmen? Try not to choke. Enough, you two. John, Mackenzie, you're on. Take deep breaths, smile, and keep the audience entertained. That's right, Jim told me either be a Groomzilla or a hopeless romantic. Right. Correction. We got this. You better, because I think you're up. She points up to the stage just as Carson goes into your introduction. As we talk about Happily Ever After, I'd like to introduce a couple who owe their love story to a runaway girl next door. Please welcome John and Mackenzie from your favorite reality show, AME. Play up your Groomzilla or hopeless romantic side to wow the audience and earn wedding score points. Choose wisely. A boring response will set you back. You and Mackenzie settle into your places on the stage. Our reporter raises his hand. Ellen Bennett from Hot Now News. Your love story has taken the nation by storm. I got a question. If you're gonna keep using the same goddamn faces every time for this crap, for these reporters, could you at least keep their names consistent, or do you guys not remember that at Pixelberry? I'm just curious. But that doesn't mean it'll last forever. John, how do you know Mackenzie is the one? We got along from day one. We just clicked. Wait, what? What the f- Oh my god. So I have to pick on a timer. What? This isn't how real life works. That's it. No bells, no whistles. No. Sorry, I guess love doesn't always come with a full orchestra. I think he was looking for something a little more intimate, John. Well, see, Mackenzie, that night was... Gloria Ortiz from Mix-It at Miami as America's sweetheart. Some may think you're a pushover. So that begs the question, who's calling the shots in your relationship? Swing it. Don't make decisions, I do. At least I can share one mind. We're always on the same page. We even finish each other's sentences. Aw, babe. This is so goddamn fucking corny. Shut up. Malcolm Tate, Miami Live. Every week, more and more people tune in to me. I clicked it because and on accident. I'll admit it's a little stressful with so many people watching. Everyone needs to be perfect. But our bigger fan base, the farther our love reaches. Celebrating our love with our fans around the world is an absolute dream come true. Whether they've been with us from the start or just started watching, we want to thank our fans for taking this crazy journey with us. We couldn't have found each other without them. You warmed hearts as a hopeless romantic. Good for you. They're so in love. I've got to stock up on tissue for this special. A love for ages. Now, please join me in welcoming Ivy and Vince. The audience applauds politely as Ivy and Vince take the place on stage. Many of our fans were surprised when you announced your engagement days before signing in for this special. Can you tell us why all of the secrecy? Of course, we just spent so much of our time in the public eye recently. I think you'd better let me handle this one, Pumpkin. Oh. Our fans mean everything to us, but some things are better kept private. I say it best at the website, The Gentleman's Guide to... Don't listen to a word this fraud says. He's nothing but a liar and a con man. Ooh. I didn't even have to work for this one. The crowd quiets and turns toward the red-faced man, angrily making his way to the stage. I bet all of Vince's camera time didn't prepare him for this. Zoom in on that guy. Whatever you do, don't let him get out of your sight. What in heaven's name is going on? Sir, I have no idea what you're referring to, but I'd be happy to work this out after the panel. You know who won't be marking it out. Me and Charlene. I tried your alpha male for everyday man technique and she dumped me. I should never listen to your stupid advice. Alpha male for everyday man? Oh, you poor beta male. I mean, what? I had to. People who call themselves alphas and betas are nothing but fake. It's actions and words other than what you can write down on a little book. That sounds like a terrible way to win someone's heart. That sounds like a con if I ever heard one. I'd be more surprised if it had worked. I'm not going to sit here and have my life's work insulted. My methods are tried and true. I should point out that AME and its producers are not affiliates of this or any product mentioned. Please use this Gentleman's Guide to Charisma, how to get your girl and the job of your dreams at your own risk. They ruined tons of relationships with this bogus advice, so I may have all those couples let's dance, pretty boy. The man begins to climb the stairs to the stage, and Vince leaps from his chair. Carson, do something! We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors. What was that? I'm going to commercial, that always works on AME. They're streaming us on FaceSpace. Security! Seconds later, a security guard rushes in, tackles the man, and feeds a feet away from where Vince is standing. Time to go, bub. This isn't the last you've heard of me. I'm gonna leave a terrible review on Whelp. God damn it. Whelp. The Whelps. Handle it. 50 DKP money. The remaining audience watches in silence as the guard drags the man out of the convention center. So, next question. The press conference drags on, but the audience quickly loses interest. Slowly, the crowd thins. This is a train wreck. Everybody stopped listening after we escorted that guy out. If we don't spice things up again, we're not going to have any usable footage for the rest of this date. How do you get any spicier than a random fan attacking Vince? We could sneak out a little rule breaking, like steal America's attention back. Mackenzie, Rand and Omar are right here. Actually, Mackenzie might be onto something. They're hosting HeroCon next door. If we got footage of you sneaking out during the day, we could rev up the drama. So we can break the rules, but only if it benefits the show? Basically, the fans would love your rebellious side, and you'd have extra camera time to show them you're the couple to be. Sounds like two lovebirds, one stone. At this point, I'm willing to try anything. What's it gonna be, John? Pikachu, what's it gonna be? God damn it, you never help me, Pikachu. You just stand there like this. Why can't you just open your... Well, damn it, alright, fine. I'm ready for my close-up. Next stop, HeroCon. Ray, get a move on. We'll tip off the reporters. Have fun. But most importantly, ham it up for the cameras. We'll be filming from a distance. Alright, will do. Ready for this, Mackenzie? I was born ready. You two run away hand in hand, causing a commotion as you maneuver throughout the crowd. One by one, the press follows hot on your heels. Wait, don't leave! I was just about to tell you the pre-wedding exfoliating regimen. Hey, this is the most boring thing I've ever seen in my entire life. God, please help me. Hey, Crown of the Flame artwork, and I actually like the one on that guy's shirt? Or bag? I don't know what the hell he has on his back. Anyway, you arrive surrounded by reporters and their cameras, drawing attention from the HeroCon attendees. Mackenzie smiles and waves. Wow, can you believe this place? I can feel my inner nerd getting stronger by the second. Reporter waves wildly to get your attention. John, Mackenzie, you ditched Ivy in Vince's press conference to come to HeroCon. The question on everyone's mind is why? Because... I want to see it with my one true love. We may have the rest of our lives to make memories together, but I want to get a head start. For us, forever started after he said yes. But now we're here. What did you want to do? We could go meet and greet, play some games, take pictures with cosplayers. The sky's the limit. With so many great choices, this is going to be a tough one. Let's play some video games. It looks like they have an arcade section. Ready to get schooled? You have no idea what you've just done. You're on. Please. Please. Mackenzie, and you maneuver through the crowd as you lead your entourage to the old school arcade machines. At the front, you notice a familiar game. Check it out. It's Solar Strike. A teen leans over from a nearby machine. Pretty sweet, huh? It was custom made for this year's HeroCon. You play? We're about to. Ready, John? Let's do it. Mackenzie washes over your shoulder as you ready yourself at the controllers. Quickly, the load screen boots up. And the game drops in on a deserted rooftop overlooking a busy city. You peek over the edge and take notice of the steep drop. Suddenly, the speakers blast a high-speed whirring of a nearby helicopter, and the camera angle just in time to watch an evil villain drop from the sky. Hey, big guy, I think it's time for your nap. Hey, it's hilarious. You hit the villain with a flurry of attacks, knees, elbows, fists, and feet, all connecting in swift blows. What's the matter, too fast for you? Before you can think, he catches you with a wild punch, dealing a devastating blow. Those heroes talk too much. Kneel before my victory. Not in this lifetime. You leap into a jumping kick and knock the villain's head sideways before sweeping his legs, his health bar turning a sickly yellow. Ah. But still, he gets to his feet, ready for more. Why do we not have any, like, actions for this? You know, like, punch, kick, dodge, thing. Like, come on! He just keeps coming. I've got to knock him off the roof without getting too close myself. Here's a solar flare. The villain charges you as you ready a solar flare and aim it at his chest. Time to say goodnight. A burning beam shoots through your hand, connects with the villain, and sends him reeling backwards. Quickly you flip over his head and land in a crouch. Have a nice trip. Extend your leg, catching his ankle and sending the villain toppling over the edge. With an echoing scream, the gun villain falls to his doom. Ah! You mean, to his death? Enemy defeated. Whoa, talk about intense. Intensely boring. I'm totally buying that once it releases. Let's, Ugh, Christ. Do we have to meet cosplayers? Like, most of the famous ones are just thoughts, seriously. Size up a nearby gladiator as he swings a mace and challenges fans to a duel. I hear those cosplayers are pretty serious about their craft. Are you sure about this, John? Yeah, the good ones are serious about their craft. The bigger ones are usually thoughts. I'm gonna say it louder for the people in the back. Positive. March over the gladiator and face him head on. 3 enter my arena. 1 shall leave. Sure, if I'm carrying her, she's carrying me, sure. Can we have a picture? Only those that defeat me in combat may take my likeness. Okay, in that case, we prepare to die. And Mackenzie, arm yourselves and face him menacingly. We who are about to die salute you. Right back at you. The 3 of you throw punches and fake blows until the gladiator throws up his hands in surrender. You have proven yourselves worthy adversary. I yield. You may have your reward. Question, if this was a place with Saitama, would you win or lose? I wonder how many people actually know who Saitama is. Don't Google, just answer down below. The cameras rush over and take pictures of the gladiator kneeling at your feet as you and Mackenzie stand triumphantly. That was something. But on the bright side, at least we can say we've gotten the full HeroCon experience. Meet some celebrities. Oh god, it's the dragon. And Mackenzie wander over to meet and greet Booze, marveling at the long lines of fans waiting for autographs and photos. There's no way we can wait in these lines and make it back in time. You think there's any chance they'll let us skip? Or you can respond, a woman walks up with a pad and pen, self-consciously fixing her hair. She smiles for the cameras. HeroCon has really stepped up their celeb game. I love AME. Do you think I could have your autograph? Well, it's the least we can do to thank you for watching. Wait until everyone at school sees us. I'm gonna be on TV. I guess? It's like getting an autograph from Patrick Stewart and being on TV the next day. Like, what? That never happens. You sign your name and pass the pad to Mackenzie, who decorates the page with a cursive script. Immediately a line forms as fans rush over for photo ops and signatures. The sad day when I'm not even the coolest guy at HeroCon. Turn to find the source and come face to face with a man in glasses. He extends his hand for a handshake and smiles as you return it. Oh my god, you still exist! Holy shit! I'm Ben Parker, the artist responsible for Solaris. Hey, it's nice to meet you. I'm John. This is my fiancée Mackenzie. I gotta admit, I'm your biggest fan. I actually followed your career from your Venus Corps days. Starfall is still a legendary game. What are you doing on the East Coast? Huh, didn't you know? HeroCon's my Coachella. I make the pilgrimage to this convention every year. As long as we're being honest, Amy is kind of my guilty pleasure, but I didn't realize you had such an extensive film crew. Actually, we're here to drum up a more interesting storyline than Vince and Ivy's love story. Oh, that must be missed an episode. Those two are a couple? They're engaged, and if we want to get married at the end of the special, we need to impress the judges and win over America. With all the trademark AME twists and turns along the way. Well, you can count on my vote, and any fans of mine that are watching should vote for Team John and Mackenzie too. Thanks for that. You know, something tells me we're gonna need all the help we can get. No problem. I gotta get back, but good luck, John. I'm rooting for you too. The reporters grow restless and move in closer. You do your best not to wince at the bright light stinging your eyes. Mackenzie shifts to shield you from the glare. Even in front of a million cameras, I always feel like you're the one who really only sees me. Think that's a good enough reason to spend the rest of your life with me? I hope so. Can you imagine any divorce special we'll have to do otherwise? No. Again, cameras continue to crowd around you, the reporters looking on impatiently, some checking their watches. What do you say we give them something to look at before we head back? My pleasure. Flash my ring, kiss Mackenzie. You spent the afternoon at HeroCon with Mackenzie, sealed with a kiss. You pull Mackenzie close until her chest is flush with yours, your eyes locked on her lips. She smiles, and the rest of the world falls away. You brush your mouth to Mackenzie's hungrily, her hands finding the small of your back as you bite her lip gently. She moans, and you slide your hands lower. Whoa, any more and I won't be able to use this footage. Well, then you won't be able to use any footage. Now, excuse me. Your network has always been soft. Mix It Up Miami is ready for whatever you two throw at us. Listen, it's... Not even networks can cover this, okay? What I'm gonna do to her... I mean, what? The reporter bicker between themselves, and Mackenzie gives your fingers a soft kiss before lacing them in her own and leading you back to the WedCon. WedCon? Give me a break. That evening. Sounds like the most boring convention I've ever been at. And I've only been at one. You've returned to the mansion and are filling in your wedding party as you wait for production to release you from the night. And then this guy stands up out of nowhere and accuses Vince of ruining his relationship. I still can't believe you tried to fight him. Of all the times to be device-free, I'd pay some serious credits to watch that. Don't worry, I'm sure it'll be viral by the time we get our phones back. And maybe by then, there'll be some good memes. As you all speculate on the possibilities, Omar pops his head into the room. I hate to interrupt the fun, but I need a word with Mackenzie. Oh, as long as you bring her back to me, I'll see what I can do. Listen, Omar. If you've seen Taken, you know what's about to happen. Bring him back to me, or I'll find you. I have a particular set of skills. Two of them make their way out of the room. Ivy slips in. Immediately the chatter quiets as your entire wedding party turns to look at her. Her face turns beet red. I know what you were talking about. Why don't you just make your jokes and get it over with? Competition aside... God damn it. I need a nap. Grandpa Locum needs a nap, okay? He's tired. I don't know what to pick here. I don't think she got embarrassed. I think it was more or less Vince, and I don't give a crap about him, but I digress. No one deserves to be embarrassed like that, and if it's any consolation, you handled it really well. I don't know if I'd done the same if I were in your shoes. Ivy releases the tension in her shoulders and almost smiles before catching herself. She turns her nose up. Of course I did. Handling situations with grace is part of my training. As a debutante, I have to be ready for anything. Let you tell it. Being a pageant queen is tougher than Navy SEAL. Suddenly, Mackenzie rushes back into the room, and you take in her excited look and nervous energy. You look like you're like you're up to something. Spill. We must be doing something right, because guess who just won the audience vote this week? Oh, I don't know. I'm in complete shock, mate. It's great. Congratulations. You've got to be kidding me. And for my prize, I get to treat my groom and our wedding squad to an exclusive karaoke bar party, courtesy of AME. According to Omar, accepting the audience vote will go a long way to keep helping us win the week's challenge. Ivy's face clouds over and she storms up the stairs, her footsteps echoing through the mansion. I can't believe how great this day has been. This morning we were rubbing elbows with who's who of the wedding scene, and now we're killing it with the fans. If this is a dream, no one wake me up. I don't know about you guys, but karaoke sounds like the perfect opportunity to bond with your favorite castmate. Who would that be? Ain't you. Ah, a certain 6-foot-tall, leggy model. How can they pass that up? John and Mackenzie didn't name me the best man for nothing. It's obviously me. Relax, guys. I'm sure they'll be happy to spend time with all of us. So, what do you think? Want to take the night off and have a little fun? Oh god, I was hoping this would lead into chapter whatever the hell's next. Grab the mic and bust a move with your wedding party. You'll even get a few hints that'll help you ace the next challenge. Me too, Pikachu, me too. Hey, you know what, Pikachu? At least we get to look at Mackenzie. Yeah, you represent my heart. I wish I had a woman like that. She's tough, durable as nails. We have to go karaoke now, Pikachu. I know. Gotta make karaoke. Let's do this. You and Mackenzie claim spots on the couch as your wedding party floods into the karaoke booths around you. You neon lights buzz and your friends laugh and joke as they settle in. This is surreal. Look at us now. You'd never know we were competing against each other a few months ago. Weddings are all about bringing people together, and tonight especially should be about bonding. We can't forget to spend time with everyone. And go ahead and get this party started. Glance around the room, and near the front, Bianca and Slater argue as they adjust the settings on the TV, while Han, Kiana, and Aiden pore over the songbook on the coffee table. On the couch, Mackenzie, Derek, Jen, and Adam muse about the wedding. Let's just get this over with. Hey, you two, I started doing more singing. We would if we knew the song lyrics. We thought there might be a button to turn them on, but we can't find it. Well, if neither of you knows for sure, what's to stop you from performing your own lyrics? Okay, but if that works, I'm adding singer-songwriting to my list of many talents. Who knows? These lyrics might even be better than the original. Thanks for the idea, John. Yep, sure. You know you could have just picked a different song, right? Everything else was too slow. We wanted something that was really kicked up a notch. Nothing brings the energy up like an upbeat song. A fast-paced tempo plays loud over the stereo, and you pass each other a mic. Good to know. Have fun. Bye. Derek, Mackenzie, and Adam. It's insane to think that you two are really getting married. I can't believe how fast it's all happening. We've barely had any time to plan the ceremony. Wedding's the easy part, but between the toast, the first dance, and choosing the menu, the reception's a completely different animal. You know, we haven't really discussed what we want to do for the first dance. I say we ditch the idea altogether and just party from dusk till dawn. Good thing I packed my dancing shoes. No matter what you two decide, you should definitely play a... It's the perfect opportunity for a dance break between fast songs. They give you an excuse to get cuddly after all. Weddings are supposed to be romantic. Oh, I'll sure to remember that. But I think they're playing your song. Eden, Kiana, and Han. Hey, ready to jam? Not really. We're having a little trouble picking something everyone wants to sing. I think we should go with pop. It's the music of masses. Call me a purist, but I didn't study violin for 10 years to turn back on my classics. My inner band geek feels you, but I'm not sure that's the best genre for karaoke. Personally, I prefer EDM. Hard pass on the robot music. And now I see why you got stuck. Let's just the DJ at the reception takes requests. I think it's more important than play something everyone knows. Nothing brings a crowd together like wailing the lyrics to a familiar song. I'll keep that in mind, but right now I've got to get up there. You watch as your friends perform, laugh, clap, and sing along as they jam in time with music. As you cheer for the last group, Mackenzie calls you out. And last but not least, John. Oh, I forgot to pick a song. No time like the present. If I had to go up there, there's no way you're getting out of me. But you can't just sing. You've got to perform. Adam hands you the thick book of songs to pick from. So what's it gonna be, John? I'm gonna rock it, I'm gonna slow it down. Party like a rock star. Yeah, I know, I said rock star instead of a pop star. Last pop star I was fond of was Michael Jackson. All of them have sucked since. Well, maybe Psy's okay, but... I'm gonna rock out, I'm gonna slow it down. My party like a pow wow wow. know. I'm gonna rock it out, actually. Choose a rock song from the list and launch right into your best Jimi Hendrix impression. When the song breaks in a guitar solo, you wail away on the air guitar. Leave some awesomeness for the rest of us. Alright, John. Fall to your knees, fingers moving quickly to pluck at the invisible strings, or slamming your fist down and nailing the last chord. Thank you, Miami. Your friends sing well into the night until finally you sit exhausted and hoarse, letting the melodies and the moments wash over you. Late that night, Rain pulls the production van up to the mansion to drop off your friends. Thanks for coming out with us, you guys. Yeah, I don't know how I lived this long without hearing Slater's edition of Oops, I Did It Again. Life's changing, right? You're welcome. Who said the night has to end here? I'm thinking pool party, I swear to God, if it's another diamond choice. Why don't we raid the kitchen while you... Suddenly the back door flies open. Vince stalks out into the driveway, Carson hot on his heels. Nothing but lying, disrespectful, philanderer, and I can't believe you'd even try to deny it. She found that... Carson looks around, suddenly aware of the eyes watching. Bites back the rest of his accusation. She told me what she found in her makeup bag, and frankly I don't blame her for being livid. We all know you're really and not really in love, but she's still your fiancée. You could at least pretend to care about her feelings. You seem to care enough for both of us. Care to share why? I just don't like seeing her so upset. Oh, shit. That's why Carson was so adamant about helping Ivy. He's in love with her. Oh, I'm sure. But as we all know, Ivy has a flair for drama. Once she gets the attention she wants, she'll be fine. She'd better be. Vince moves in threateningly, and you watch Carson's hands clench into fists. Careful, Carson. A lesser man might take that as a threat. It's a promise. I suggest you back off, like you said. She's my fiancée, and I won't let anything stop us from being pronounced man and wife. Vince storms off in the direction of his and Ivy's guest home, and Carson makes eye contact with you before climbing into his car and peeling off into the opposite direction. What was that about? Mackenzie, honey, weren't you with me when we did this? You know, found the note, put it in her bag. Come on. I have no idea, but I have a feeling whatever's going on won't end well for us. How did you hear that conversation? To not have a clue, you two. You're idiots. Trouble's brewing behind the scenes. Can you face it in time to save your wedding? Find out in the next chapter of AME. Hey, guess what, guys? I'm about to spoil the whole book for you. You ready for it? Alright, let's bring it down. Let's bring it down. Let's bring it home, fam. Let's bring it home. Look, okay? Even Pikachu's popping in. He's saying, what's up, fam? Oh my god, Locum's about to blow our blinds. I need to sit here and just be shocked. Well, basically what's happening is, Carson's probably gonna confess his love for Ivy. And, it's gonna ruin, the wedding for, Vince. Because no one really gives a shit about Vince. Much like, Vince doesn't give a real crap about Ivy, but he just wants to win a competition over us to, be a winner, you know? So, and we just get to sit back through this whole entire book. None of our choices will really matter at the end of the day, and, we just get to see Ivy be a broken man. Or, oh my god, Ivy a broken man. Vince a broken man. And hopefully Ivy comes out with Carson, because I just kind of feel like that has been a thing. It kind of dawned on me. Yes, I know Pikachu. It's shell-shocking. Oh my god, yes, Pikachu. So, without further ado, thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down the description below, links to social media, Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. And without further ado, thank you all for watching, and consider hitting that join button on YouTube, as well as the subscribe a notification icon, the little bell, so you can receive notifications of when I upload content. And without further ado, Pikachu bids you goodbye, and so do I.